welcome back to my channel. Today I have a tutorial for you on this look. It is a bronzy look for fair skin. So not only do I have a eye look, but I have a bronzy look for your face. You know there is a struggle when you're a fair skinned girl trying to find a bronzer that doesn't look too orange, that doesn't look too muddy. I found the perfect bronzer, and it is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. I love this stuff. It is so amazing. Lots of people have hyped it up, but it is worth the hype. The perfect shade for fair skin. It's coming off a little bit warmer on camera than it does in person, but it is so buttery and so soft and just the perfect shade for fair skin girls. And so I show you how I use it as a bronzer. I don't have any contour or anything like that. I just use the bronzer, and then I also used a blush and of course some highlight. So I show you those steps, and then I also show you how to create this eye look, which is also a bronzy look. I have glitter eyeliner that is like a bronzy shade, and then I top it with some bronzy glitter as well, so it is gorgeous, and it is also a cut crease. And I know cut creases are really hard for hooded eyelid girls. I know I struggle. So I share with you some tips and tricks how to do a cut crease when you have hooded eyelids, because this is what I've been doing recently that works really, really well for hooded eyelids. Please excuse my janky background. I can't even deal with it right now. The backdrop stand is literally like bent. It's really hard to film in this area, but I can't film in the other area because there's something else there, so sorry about that if it bothers you. I hope you enjoy this tutorial. If you do, give it a big thumbs up because that always helps me out. Make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. If you are interested in my social media, all the links will be linked down below in the description box. And a link to the previous video that I did will be at the end of this video, so you can click on that and check it out so you don't miss any of my videos. So if beauty videos aren't your thing, I have started to vlog. I actually have vlogs going up every Wednesday and Friday. So I have beauty videos on Monday, and Wednesday and Friday I have vlogs. So I upload 3 times a week, so I hope that you guys like that. Go check out those vlogs and give them some love as well. So thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this bronzy tutorial. Let's get to it. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye. Hey guys, so we are going to get started with this tutorial, this bronze look for fair skin. So I actually have soft boxes, and I am not used to how bright this is. I'm gonna be completely honest with you right now. Well, I think my eyes have to adjust, but after that, I think we'll be good. I actually did all my base makeup already. I actually went to church earlier, so I wanted to have something on my face before I started filming. So the most important part of this look is the bronzer, and the bronzer I'm going to be using is the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, and I think it only comes in one shade, but it says light bronzer. So this bronzer is perfect for people with fair skin tones like me. It's a perfect shade. It's not too orange, not too cool. It's like the perfect shade for your fair skin tones. And as you've already probably heard, the smell is just heavenly. It smells like coconuts, pina colada, just like everything yummy. And I kind of want to eat it, but you can't because it's makeup. We are going to take this big fluffy brush, which is from Royal and Langnickel, and I'm going to swirl it in there. Get a generous amount. It's a really nice texture. It's not too powdery. Like it says, it's a butter bronzer, so it has a little bit of a texture that's a little bit different than what I'm used to. Immediately you can see it gives this beautiful like light bronzy effect. It's not like dirt on your face. It looks like beautiful bronze. So I just like to put it this area, swirl it around. Like you don't even need contour with this because it kind of already gives that little bit of contour. So you just have to focus it on those areas, and I like to bring it up here because I have a massive forehead. Just really just blend it in there. Swirl it around. A big fluffy brush I think is the best way to apply bronzer because then it just applies evenly on your face. So as you can see, it just gives that very nice, just light bronzy effect. So that is the bronzing part of it all. So next, after the bronzer, I'm going to take the Milani Luminoso, my all-time favorite blush, as I said in tons of my videos. This is how it looks, very beautiful, peachy, but it also has like this like glowy effect. So I think it's perfect for if you're doing a bronzy look, because then you can just, you know, make it go effortlessly into that bronzer. So just a nice little pop of color on your cheeks. We just want it to be very effortless and bronzy, you know, for your fair skin. So that's how that should look. You guys can tell. If you want to have glowy skin, highlight is important. And the highlight I like to use when I'm doing kind of like a bronzy look is Champagne Pop. I like to take it on my Morphe G23 fan brush and really put it on there. Like, I really like to pack it on and like kind of bring it into the blush for that more glowy effect. So there, you have beautiful glowy bronzy cheeks, okay? Like, I wouldn't do anything darker because obviously it would look a little ridiculous on my skin. That is pretty much the face. I already did my brows off camera. I used the NYX brow gel, the colored one in blonde. So we're gonna move on to the eyes, and for that I think I'm going to zoom you in. You are zoomed into my eyes. Enjoy it. No, I mean, I've got like really bad bags under my eyes, so ignore that. Prime the eyelids with Soft Ochre Paint Pot. So that's primed. I'm going to set it with some powder, single eyeshadow in Creme Brulee. As a transition shade, I'm going to be taking Peaches and Cream, which is this eyeshadow right here from Makeup Geek, and an M504 brush from Morphe. Start going to town in our crease for a transition shade. Now this doesn't have to be perfect because we're gonna be doing a cut crease, so obviously some of it is gonna be covered, but you kind of just can bring it down as far as you want. The next thing we're going to take is Tiki Hut right here. It's coming off kind of orangey, but it is not orangey. It is more of like that mustardy shade. And we're taking the same brush and we're gonna blend it pretty much the same place that we put Peaches and Cream. Just a little bit more intensely. Bring it to this outer corner too. Just blend it. This bronzy look really makes your eyes pop if you have blue eyes. So once we have those colors, it should look something like this. I'm going to take this Royal & Nickel smudger brush. All of these eyeshadows are from Makeup Geek, by the way. Maybe taking Brownie Points, which is this one right here. Then you're gonna take that and see where the fold is on my eye. You're gonna take it slightly above that fold and really concentrate it in that area. Because when my eyes are open, then you'll be able to see a little bit of that brown peeking through, but we'll intensify it too with another darker color. So it's all about building up these colors. Doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to be cutting the crease. So just kind of make sure it's above that fold. I feel like I have a bajillion folds like an elephant. My eyelids are so bad. We're going to take Americano, which is this color right here, like a deep fudgy brown. And I'm taking it on this little paintbrush that I use for my eyeliner quite often, but I've found that when you're doing cut creases, that this gets really precise. So when my eyes are open, I'm looking forward and I'm going to put it above that fold as close as I can so I can see it when my eyes are open. This might take a little bit of time concentration. Slightly bring it out too. You're gonna wanna kind of wing it out a little bit. So it should look something like that. Just make sure the line is nicely drawn, and when your eyes are open you can see. That's all that matters really. Then we're going to blend the line. We're going to take brownie points again, and I'm taking a Morphe M507 brush, which is a small little taper brush. I'm going to carefully blend right into this line that I just made to soften it up. Keep blending that line. It might take some time. Just keep going back until that line is blended. Because this is the part that's going to show when we're doing our cut crease. So we really want to make sure that it looks nice and blended, and we can go back and sharpen it if we need to. But for now we're just blending. Okay, when you're happy with how soft that line is, I think I'm pretty happy with it. I can always go back and darken it more if I need to. I'm gonna take Tiki Hut, since we kind of lost some of that color, and we're just going to put it right above. It kind of gives it that like warmth too, that bronzy kind of warmth that you want. Okay, so it should look something like that. We're gonna start the cut crease. And for the cut crease, we're going to take this angled shader, which is a paintbrush from the art store. It's called Princeton Select, if you're wondering, 1/4. I'm going to take soft ochre again to clean up this cut crease. I think you guys have seen this in my videos before, but you're just going to take it right above that fold. Try not to go over that black or that dark fudgy color that we put on. And you might have to look up a little bit so that you can get that line. This is just the outline part, so once you outline it, you're gonna wanna fill it in with the rest. Synthetic brush like this. This is the Sigma shader lid. So I'm going to fill in the rest of my lid with this. And this also has like a nice point. You can kind of really dig it in and make that spread. Look forward so then you can see how it's gonna look with when your eyes are open. Sometimes I know this is a no-no, but I like to take this and really carve it, and this is the easiest way I know how, is to kind of pull the eyelid taut just a little bit. For the lid, we're going to be taking Makeup Geek Grandstand color right here, and it's kind of like a bronzy shade. In my opinion, it's this beautiful like bronzy foiled shade. And so I'm going to take it on the same brush, and following where I put soft ochre, I'm just going to apply it on my lid. This color is so beautiful. I love this color. But if you're looking for a bronzy shade that looks really good on fair skin, I think this is a perfect one. A lot of people consider it kind of like a rose gold shade. In my opinion, it is not as rose gold as some other things. Like, I think that my ColourPop Amaze is a little more rose gold. This isn't as gold. It maybe might have a little bit of a rose tint to it, but it's pretty much like a bronzy shade. Now, if you want to intensify it, you can. We'll do it just for fun. Take a setting spray. I'm taking the Wet n Wild Photo Focus setting spray. I actually have to do a review on this. I actually bought 2 new setting sprays, and I'm going to try them out, test them out for you guys and see. If you want it to be more foiled and metallic, spray your brush with something. A lot of people use Fix Plus. I can't afford it. Make sure you get this outer corner too. Winging it out. Okay, so that's how it should look. For the fun part, which is the glitter liner, we're going to take the Revlon Photo Ready Eye Art in Topaz Twinkle. And this is the glitter like eyeliner side. And take it with the applicator or with a brush. I think I'm gonna take it on my same brush that I did Americano with and just put some on the tip of the brush. And we're just going to use it as an outline because we're gonna add more glitter on top of it. You're gonna wanna really concentrate, take your time, and apply that glitter. And so when we're gonna put false eyelashes, we're gonna want to put it a little bit higher. So when your eyelashes are on, you'll be able to see it. So you might want it higher and thicker. And you do wanna bring it out to this outer corner. So I'm going to kind of make it a little thicker, but since our cut crease is so high, we created our crease a little bit higher, then we're not losing as much lid space. At least that's how I feel. But you're just going to put it on. So kind of making it thick so that when we put the glitter on top, it's really going to show up, especially when we put lashes on. Now this is also like a kind of like an adhesive too. When you put the glitter on top of it, it does stay really well. Like how I talked about how glitter eyeliner can be glitter adhesive. I have a video for that, so you guys should go check that out. So now I have that. We're going to take the same brush and we're taking the NYX glitter in bronze. And this is how it looks. It's beautiful. There we go. Ooh, yes. Right on top of where we put that glitter liner. Just packing it on there for your bronzy look, you know? I wore this look before and I loved it, so I really wanted to film it for you guys. So really packing the glitter on there, making sure we get the outer wing as well. I hope this is picking up on camera how gorgeous it is in person, because oh, so gorgeous. So this is how it should look with everything. I'm going to pop on some lashes and I will be right back. Alright, I'm back and I put lashes on. So this is what the finished top lid looks like. Gorgeous bronze eyeliner and just kind of like a bronzy lid and just like warm colors in the crease. I love it. And so we're going to work on the lower lash line right now. So my all-time favorite brush for smudging color under the lash line is the Morphe 507. I'm gonna do the same steps as we did in the top lid for the bottom lash line. So I'm gonna take Beaches of Cream and put it underneath. Then we're going to take Tiki Hut and put that underneath. And defined like lower lash line, we're going to take this brush, which is a flat eyeliner brush, and we're going to take Americano, kind of wiggle it in that outer corner. Take that 507 and just blend it. Then it depends on if you want it to be darker for like nighttime or if it's for daytime. I like to take a nude liner. I'm going to be taking the Rimmel 005 nude pencil. I like that. That's pretty nice and natural for a daytime look. But this is how everything looks. So gorgeous. I love it. For lips, I just like to do a nude lip color, and my all-time favorite is Skimpy from ColourPop. Then I'm taking the Skimpy Lippy Stick and putting it over top. Nothing better than a nude lip with a bronzy look. The product itself is amazing. If you have problems with your nails chipping after you paint them, like the day after, the second day after, you will be amazed at this, especially for people that their nails do not hold on to nail polish very long.